Hi and welcome to this video on understanding some of the basic operations on lists. Hi, I'm Raghavendra, an expert in AI, ML and data engineering. By the end of this video, you will be able to learn and demonstrate how to create lists, index lists and slice them, demonstrate how to search for an element in the list, and you will be able to demonstrate and learn how to concatenate and replicate lists. Lists are heterogeneous collection of elements. Let's create a list X comprising of an integer, a float, a string and a boolean values. So I put all of these values within square brackets and assign it to an object X, and I'm going to print them. Here you go. Here is the list of all the elements which are heterogeneous in nature. Let's now try to display the type of the object X. Let's see what happens when I say type of X and print it out. It's going to print list. So X is an object of class list. You have another function length, which is going to give you the total number of elements in the list. So length of X is going to give you the total number of elements in X, which is going to be 4. So lists can be generated using the range function. So I pass an argument to range and then I'll have to convert it to a list and then I'm going to print it out, right? So let's see what happens when I say range of 10, then I convert or typecast into a list and print it out. So range of 10 is going to print numbers starting from 0 to 9, which means that when I say range of n, it's going to give me all the numbers starting from 0 to n minus 1. Then I say range of 1 comma 5 and let's see what it prints. It prints numbers starting from 1 to 4. If I want to print numbers or you want to generate a list of numbers starting from m to n, it says when I say argument to range as range of m comma n, it's going to get me numbers starting from m to n minus 1. Then I pass another argument 1 comma 10 comma 2 and let's see what happens here. It's going to generate numbers from 1 to 9 in step of 2. That is, alternate numbers are going to be printed as the list elements. Moving on further, we are going to look at how are we going to index lists and how are we going to slice lists. So here is a list of some numbers and I'm going to say my list of 0. So lists are going to be indexed from 0. This is the first element at index 0. Next element at index 1, at index 2 and so on. When I say my list of 0, it prints the first element of the list, that is 3.44. Lists can as well be sliced by using the colon operator, where I specify two numbers before and after the colon. The first number, call it as the inclusive index, and the number after the colon, call it as the exclusive index. So what happens in this case is I'm going to get all the numbers from index 2 till 7 excluding 7. That's why we call it as an exclusive index. So 2 to 1 less than 7. So here you go. So you have these numbers which are being printed. So these are the elements at index 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The index 7 is going to be excluded. When I say my list of within square bracket, I say 3 colon starting from index 3 till the last. And when I say my list within square bracket, I say colon 6 and starting from the beginning, that is at from index 0, I'm going to print all the elements till index 6, but it excludes index 6. Yep. So here you have elements starting from index 3 till the last, till the end of the list. And here in this case, you have elements from the beginning, right? You have from the beginning till the element 1 before the element at index 6. And this my list of -1 is going to print you the last element of the list. So that is 70. 70 is the last element and you can easily access it using -1. Next, we are going to use an operator on lists, that is the in operator. It's also called as the membership test operator. So here is the list. I'm going to print it out. When I say 3.44 in my list, if 3.44 is a value which is present in the list, then you're going to get true. If it is not, you're going to get false. Likewise, 3.5 in my list, it's going to return either true or false if 3.5 is present in the list. So 3.44 is present in this list, my list. You see a Boolean value as false there. Let's perform some arithmetic operations on lists. So I have two lists here, A and B. What happens when I say A plus B, right? Plus is an arithmetic operator. So when I say A plus B, let's see and save the output and see and print it out. You can see as a concatenation of A and B lists. Now I say C is assigned to A into 3. Let's see what happens. You can see that list A values are replicated 3 times. So this is once, right, second, and the third. So the same list is being replicated and stored in object C. So here are the key takeaways from this video. Lists are a heterogeneous collection of elements. Lists can be sliced using the colon operator. In operator checks for the presence of an element in a list. Plus operator is used to concatenate lists, and star operator is going to replicate lists n times. Thank you.